back to Tiana's Colouring Creations. So today this is a video that's been sort of being planned for a while, because after I did my colouring book collection and finished pages, a few people said that they wanted to see, because I think I uploaded them in kind of lowish quality, but at the time I was still new to doing longer videos and things, so people were saying they wanted to see my coloured pages more in detail and in better quality videos. So I'm going to do, it's going to take a while, but I'm going to put my books into groups and show my finished pages of what I've done. So in this video I'm going to do my Colouring Heaven issues. I made a list of all the issues, and I've made note of what pages I've coloured. That took some time, and I've discovered I have 77 issues of Colouring Heaven. That's the specials and the collection issues. But I've only done I haven't even coloured pages in half of them, which is terrible. I mean, some of the issues I got to do like practice in, like skin tones and things like that. But the fact I've got that many and not coloured in a lot of them is terrible. But I want to try and challenge myself to colour at least a page in all of them over time. Like, I'm not going to give myself a time limit, but to slowly sort of work through them, like try and do a page in a few every month or something. And then obviously sort of October and stuff I'm going to be working in the Halloween issues. But it will be 78 when the new Halloween issue arrives, which I can't wait for. It looks like I've seen a flip through, and I think it's probably my favourite of their Halloween issues. But I'll just show you an example of what I've done. So I've written the title, and then I've written out a number of pages, and then I've circled the number, because the pages are numbered in the Colouring Heaven issues, so I've circled the pages I've done. Yes, it's a lot of work, but I just like having lists like this, so it's a bit more organised. So yeah, I'm just going to show you my pages in my Colouring Heaven issues. So I haven't tagged them, so I will have to find them, but most of them have only got about one in, so it should be okay. So first I've got the Colouring Heaven anime special, and this is designs from Dusty at Collateral Damage Studios. So I did start here, so I'm not going to be showing whips, but I've got that on the front. So I've done one page in here, which is this one, and what did I use? I think I used Faber-Castell Polychromos for her, and I also used the cheap pencils from Lidl, the United Office ones, because I can remember I really like the combination here that I did on the flowers. So yeah, and a little bit of white gel pen. I really like how she came. Oh, and there's some like silver as well on her dress. But yeah, really like that one. I hope there's do more in here, because I really like this sort of manga-y style. So yeah, so that's the anime special. Then I've got the Colouring Heaven Fairies and Elves special by Lindsay Archer, and I've done one in here. I think some of them, I think I've gone past it. No, where is it? Oh yeah, there we go. I did this one of this fairy. This was quite an old one. I did this with W.H. Smith pencils, and there's some gold gel pen. Sorry, I don't know why it's so washed out. There you go, that's a bit better. There's gold gel pen, although I think it's faded a bit now on the wings. Yeah, I really like how she came out. So that's that one. I think I have not coloured in this one very much, because the pages, like some of them are more simple like this one, but then there's others, like these ones are so detailed. I really want to do this one. Oh my goodness, that's detailed. So that's that one. Then I've got the Fairy Tale Special by Hannah Lynn. and I've done one in here somewhere. So this was my zombie pirate girl, and I really love how she came out. I think it was a open stock glowing ink tints for the sky, and then watercolour pencil for the sea, and then everything else was a bit of Faber-Castell polychromos, and I did this for a zombie challenge in the Hannah Lynn group, and I really like how she came out. I really want to try and do stuff like this again, because this was really fun to do. So yeah, so that's that one. Then I've got the Secret World of Animal Special by Kanoko Agusa, and this and the other Kanoko Agusa issue, I'm going to use I want to try and colour in these before I start the books by Kanoko Agusa, because I feel like I can get more practice with them. It's like doing sort of fur and things. So I've done this one, and I used polychromos, I believe, and a watercolour pencil for the background. There. Yeah. And some gel pen, some gold there, and some white. I really like how this one came out. I was really proud of it at when I did it. So yeah, but I really need to come back to this one. So yes, that's that one. Then I've got the Woodland Fantasy Special by Adele Lorien, and I've done one in here. This is this one. This was one of my first pages I used the polychromos on, and I think I based their clothes with watercolour pencils and then went over with the polychromos. And I think this background here, the like really fake green, was a cheap watercolour pencil. So I think I scratched her face with the Derwent electric eraser by accident, but it's fine. Yeah, I need to come back to this one. So this one's got quite a few detailed ones in as well. And then I've got the Novo Fantasy Special by Herb Leonhard, and I did one in here somewhere. I'm pretty sure that wasn't as far. I passed it. I did this one. This was for the group colour along in the Colouring Heaven group. So I just used watercolour pencils, and I used the Faber-Castell colour grip pen for the border, and then this gold gel pen on the writing there, and a white gel pen. Yeah, I really like how that one came out. And this silver one on his sword there. Yeah. I need to come back to this one. I think it's because the style's so different to what I've done before. Like, I've never really coloured like Novo style stuff, so yeah. It's that one. Sorry if you can hear noises in the background. I've got my window open, so I had a really annoying fly buzzing around, so I've kind of tried to encourage it to go. So this is Magic and Mythology Special by Lindsay Archer, and I've done one in here. It's this one, the girl and the unicorn. Used watercolour pencils and polychromos and a bit of white gel pen, and I really love how this came out. Yeah, this is one of my favourites I've done. So yeah, that's that one. Again, with the other Lindsay Archer ones, some of these are so detailed, but I really like her artwork. So yeah, but hopefully you'll see more Colouring Heaven issues in my coloured pages. So this is a Zodiac Special, and this has got various artists in, and I've done one, I think one of the Kelly Eagleman ones. I just did this one night when I wanted to colour something but not really, you know, bother with like pencil shading or anything, so I just grabbed pens. So this, I think I used some alcohol marker. Yeah, I've used some alcohol marker, and then the rest is Crayola Super Tips. And yeah, I think I might colour the other Kelly Eagleman pages like this in here. So just, yeah, I think her artwork like suits bright colours. But yeah, and there's lots of other styles in here. So And it's a Tanya Bond. I do have her Zodiac book, but I don't mind having duplicates, so yeah, so there's that one. Then I have the Dragons in Nature Special by Anastasia Eli Caldereva, sorry. And I've done one in here. It's this one. And I used the Boldmere pencils. It was the watercolour pencils, but I used them dry. And I really like how it came out. And I used some white gel pen as well. So I'm really happy with how the door came out. I tried to make it like mossy and stuff, so yeah, I really like this one. I need to definitely do more in here. I love her artwork because I like that they featured her in the books, because I can't really afford her actual books, so to have them in here is quite nice. And she did the mermaid issue as well, so I've got a good range of her artwork to colour. Then I've got the Steampunk Special. This is the Hannah Lynn Steampunk Special. And I got this instead of her Steampunk Darlings book, because it had all the images from the book, but then it had the 15 exclusives in. So I thought I'd get this instead of her book. And I've done one in here. And I did this one. I based a lot of her with Crayola Super Tips, and then I went over with polychromos. I used a watercolour pencil for the background and white pen for the outline things, and there's a lot of gold gel pen. And for the moon I used the Gansai Tambi Starry Colour paints. Yeah, I really like how it came out. So I really want to do more in here, because at first I wasn't sure about steampunk, but then when I saw Hannah Lynn's artwork I really wanted to try it, because I love her artwork anyway. So yeah. And then I've got the Gothic Alchemy Special by Alchemy England 1977. And this one is quite an intimidating issue for me, as it's such like dark grayscale and it's so like realistic. But I did do the one page which I was really happy with. It took some time to get to this base of markers, and then polychromos and white gel pen. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this came out, but I think it's the first grayscale page I've actually been happy with, but I'm too scared to do another page. Yeah, I don't know, I have to be brave. I do have a second copy. I've called this one my practice copy. I wanted the second copy as a backup in case I really messed up a page, because all the artwork in this is so beautiful that, you know, I wanted to have the chance to do it again if I do mess up. So yeah. And then I've got the Timeless Beauty Special by Momo Girl. Again, I don't know if I can really afford her books, so to have this issue is really nice. So her artwork's so pretty. And I've done the one in here somewhere. I did this one. I used polychromos and the background's watercolour pencil. I really like how this one came out. I was so like proud of this skin, and it's one of the first times I actually did like I did the sort of strands of hair rather than just colouring it as a solid colour. So I really like how she came out. But yeah, I need to do more in here. Oops, sorry if that was loud. Okay. Then I've got the Fantasy Princesses Special by Josh Lee, and I really love this issue. I love his like style. And I've done this one, the Elf Princess, and I used Arteza pencils for her, and watercolour pencil for the background, and gel pens, various kinds. Yeah, this was my first time doing skin with Arteza pencils, and it's alright. I really like her hair, and yeah, I think that's all I've done in here. Oh no, I forgot about that one. I did the mermaid as well, and I just used polychromos for her, and I think, yeah, watercolour pencil for the water. yeah, I really like how she came out, and I think that's all I've done in here. Yeah, I need to do more in this one. I really like the images. Then I've got the Fairies and Friends Special by Meredith Dillman, and I've done one in here which I hate it. I don't really like how she came out. The background I find messy, and I just don't really like how her face came out. It's just the skin, I think it came out too dark, and just, yeah, I don't know, it just looks dirty. I don't know if I overdid the shading. I like the rest of it, but the background's really messy, and yeah, I don't really like it, unfortunately. But I did get a second copy, so I can redo this, but I am working on that one. But I really love the images in here, so yeah, that's that one. Then I've got the Woodland Fairy Special by Christine Karen. I don't have any of her books, so it's quite nice to have this one. And I've done one in here. Oop. I did the Old Wise Fairy, and I used a watercolour pencil for the background and polychromos for the rest, and I really like how she came out. And there's white gel pen as well. Oh, and there's gold on her earrings there. I really like how she came out, the colours I used and stuff. So I like that there's a mix of grayscale and line art in here, because then I can like practice it. Obviously I'm more confident with the line art, but yeah, so that's that one. Then I've got the Witches Special by Elizabeth Alba, and I've done one in here. I did this one. This is polychromos, a silver gel pen on a few places, and white gel pen, and the background is polychromos as well, just a solid colour. Yeah. This one's alright. I wasn't too sure about it at first, but I think it's alright now. Yeah. I really like it. But yeah, there's more. I've got a whip in here as well, so hopefully I can finish that soon. It's just really not that much left to do. I just got stuck on colours. So this was the first Colouring Heaven issue I ever bought, which is the Fantasy Special by Selena Fennick. And there's quite a few early-ish ones in here. Sorry, they're quite near the back. Oh, have I skipped one? Yes. Okay, I was looking for the mermaid. So this one was W.H. Smith watercolour pencils and a little bit of white gel pen. It was just very simplistic. But yeah, I like how she came out. Then this one was Marco Raffine pencils and metallic pencils and some soft pastel. As you can tell, I didn't fix pastels back then, as it's gone onto the other side. And there's some gel pen as well on her dress. I really like how it came out. I still like her, even though her skin's really pale, but I think it suits it. So I really like that one. Sorry, I didn't mark them. This is a whip I'm doing. I don't know if I'll come back to it or not, but I will try it. This one was study style pencils and polychromos pencils for the skin, as I got the open stock flesh tones, and I tried to make it look like Ariel and Melody, well, like an older Melody. I really like how they came out, and there's some gel pen as well. Yeah, I really like that one. Then this is a more recent one I did. I used Arteza pencils, watercolour pencils, and there's, I don't know if it's gonna pick up, there's Gansai Tambi watercolour paint on her tail. It's not really catching. There you go. Yeah. And there's gold pen as well. And the light. So yeah, I really like that one. Then I've got the Wild Dragon Special by Anne Stokes. I've done the first one. This was watercolour, W hits with watercolour pencils and soft pastel and some gel pen. And I really like how that one came out. And this one was polychromos and some gel pen. I really like how this one came out as well. It's one of my favourites I've done. This was an early one. I just used the Faber-Castell colour grip pens. It's just straight colouring. I'm not a huge fan of like patterny pages, so I just wanted to do something simple for that. Then this was a more recent one I did of Mystic Aura, and I used watercolour pencils and polychromos and some gel pen. I really love how this came out, and I tried to make it look like Anne Stokes' like original painting. Mine's a little bit more vibrant than hers, as she's got more sort of muted colours, but it's mostly the same colours, just a bit brighter, and I'm really happy with how it came out. And I've got this one as well. I didn't really like how this one came out. It's a bit messy. I used felt tips, Derwent Colour Soft pencils, just the skin tone set, and soft pastel, but yeah, it's alright. And the last one I've got is this one, Water Dragon. There's watercolour pencils and polychromos, and I really like how this one came out as well. I love the colours of the dragon and how she came out as well. But yeah, I really want to do more in here. I want to colour more in, like, I want to finish this one if I could one day, before I start my actual Anne Stokes books. So yeah. Then I've got the Dark Fantasy Special by Agnes Guerrero, and I love her artwork, but I don't want to ruin it, but I need to stop thinking like that. Apparently I've coloured all the way back. I do want to colour more in this though, because there's lots of like Halloween-y ones in here. So I did this one, and I used polychromos and watercolour pencils, and I really like how she came out. I really like her cloak. Yeah, it's that one. And the other one I've done is this one, and this was like one of my first times using Black Widow pencils, and I used a marker for the background. Yeah, I really love how her face came out. I was trying to make her look kind of creepy, and I really love her eyes, and the hair colour is really fun as well. So yeah, I really like her. So that's that one. And then I've got the Misfit Special. I haven't completed a page, but I've done the front cover. I don't think I'll colour any of the page, like the covers anymore, but I'll just focus on the pages in the book. But it was alright. I think I did it for the Colouring Heaven competition. So you had a like cover competition. So yeah, I did it for that, but I'm not going to really colour them anymore, I don't think. Then I've got the Colouring Heaven collection, Inspirational Quotes. I've done a few in here, it's just with different pens. So there's that one. That one. I'll just go through them quickly because I have shown them in more recent videos. That one. Oops, sorry. It's just with different pens. I think there's one more. Yeah, this one. Yeah. I want to try and finish this book if I can, because if I'm just straight colouring it, then, you know, it shouldn't take too long. Then I've got the Colouring Heaven collection, Chibis by Josh Lee. I love this book. I really want to do more in it. And there's also Halloween-y themed ones in here, like the witch and stuff. So, witches and witches. So, and the vampire one. I really want to try and do him for Halloween. And I've done the elf chibi, and I used watercolour pencils and polychromos, and like coloured, multicoloured gel pen. It's got like purple, pink and blue in. I really love how this one came out. She's really cute. So, yeah, I love this book. I'm going to do more in here. Yeah, I'm going to do him as well, Necromance one. So yeah, so that's the chibi one. Almost done. Then I've got the Colouring Heaven Halloween Special. This one's from 2018. I've written down the years so I know which one's what. So I've done this Molly Harrison Witch. I used polychromos and watercolour pencils and white gel pen. I really like how she came out. It's one of my favourite Molly Harrison pages I've done. I forgot I went straight. The Selena Fenwick ones, I've done this one as watercolour pencils. I challenged myself to use just the 12 set of our Brick Drawer pencils, and there's some gel pen on the lightning. Yeah. Then I did this one, again watercolour pencils and a little bit of polychromos and some black Tombow marker. I added the drips at the bottom. Then this one was Papermate pens, polychromos and some watercolour pencil for the background. Then this one was, is it alcohol marker? Yeah, alcohol marker, glitter pens, metallic paint and polychromos and some gel pen. Then I've done this one as well, Inesquero Witch. This is watercolour pencils and polychromos. I really love her hair, just the colours I've used. I think that's all I've done in here. Yeah, that's that one. Then I've got the Halloween Special from 2019, and I've done a couple in here. Done this one, polychromos and some gel pen. Really love the blue roses I did. And I did this one with polychromos, watercolour pencils and Black Widow skin tone set. I really like how she came out. And I think that might be, yeah, that's all I've done in that one. And then lastly, I've got the Frightlings Halloween Special by Tabitha Thorpe, but this was a collector's issue one. And I've done one in here, just near the back. I did this one, the Nightshade Dark Fairyling, and I really love how she came out. I used polychromos and it's watercolour pencil for the background, and she's got some glitter gel pen on her wings. And there's some metallic red pen on the heart and the blood. I really love her hair, and yeah, I think she's really cute. So yeah, and hopefully I can do some more in here for Halloween. I've marked a page by the looks of it. I've marked that little zombie guy to do. Yeah, hopefully you'll see some more pages from Colouring Heaven. I really want to try and colour in all of them. It's going to take me a while because I've got quite a few, but I don't want to neglect them. So that is like part 1 of my finished pages. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but I will just do it gradually as and when I can. So there'll be like I'll put them mostly into artists if I've got lots of books by them. So like Molly Harrison will be one video. Probably Selena Fenwick will be one video, and then other ones I might put together. I might do Jasmine Beckett Griffith in one video, possibly, but if I can, I might squeeze another artist in, I'm not sure. And then I'll do a Disney one as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.